of folks these days, they see stuff only on their computer screens. Getting everybody out to be able to see this in person, be able to see wildflowers up close and personal, be able to touch them, and drive through an area that has remained unchanged over the last 200 years. Currently, we're at the Carrizo Plain National Monument. It's been a monument for roughly 20 plus years. You know, there's a very diverse ecosystem when it comes to the flora and fauna here. As you can see, we're right in the middle of wildflower season, so you have a plethora of different types of flowers that come out during the springtime. And then there's lots of different animal species that call the Carrizo Plain home. So the monument is definitely off the beaten path, and so there's not a lot of amenities. And you need to make sure you're gonna have enough water, you're gonna have enough food if you're coming out during, you bring a lunch, bring some snacks, and on the flip side of that, make sure you're packing it out. There's not a lot of places that we have, trash cans and things of that nature, so when you pack in, we want you to pack out. So if you get a lot of rainfall, you have the chance that you're going to have a superbloom, right? A lot of that has to do with when the rain hits, how much rain we get, how many seeds are in the soil to germinate. And so there's a lot of things that have to come together to get those spectacular years. And we've been lucky over the last 7 years. We've had 3 years that have been just absolutely spectacular.
This is my first time here, actually. I've never heard of it until today. Just the amount of lack of buildings and stuff. It's really empty, full of life, flowers. A lot of cows too, which is interesting. I didn't expect that. I think it's breathtaking, honestly. It's beautiful.
Just to put it into perspective, without wildflowers, we typically get about 150,000 visitors here at the Carrizo Plain National Monument per year. Last year with the bloom, we had about 125,000 visitors just in a 1-month period. You'll come out from the city where you'll hear cars and airplanes and traffic and everything else, and you can come out here and for hours only hear birds and the cicada. A lot of folks these days, they see stuff only on their computer screens. Getting everybody out to be able to see this in person, be able to see wildflowers up close and personal, be able to touch them, and drive through an area that has remained unchanged over the last 200 years.